Hey guys, it's May and oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. I cannot stand it. I have to show you what I have done. So I woke up this morning and I was like, what can I do that is like so popular right now that everybody would be able to enjoy and have a good time with? And I thought, ugly sweaters, right? That's what everybody's doing, is ugly sweaters. And so I went down to the computer and I started playing with my graphics and I created this. Now, right now it may not look like much, but just give me a second. I'm gonna show you what this is. I've been playing like paper doll fashion designer. It's so fun. Okay. So what this is a turtleneck sweater, a V-neck sweater, and a crew neck sweater. Okay, and then over here you have all the pieces in case you want to paper piece them, or if you need a pattern, so you could go, I really wanted to turn this into something different, you have a pattern for it. You don't have to use this, but I think, if you want a paper piece, this is a good way to do it, to give you a pattern. Okay, now at the bottom I have done some little tacky shirt sentiments, tacky sweater sentiments. Like this one says, ho ho whoa, this just got ugly, get your tacky on, eat, drink, and be tacky. Dawn we now our, and pretty much people know, what this is after that. But I have to show you what I've been doing. I'm having the best time. So I have already done a turtleneck and a V-neck. I'm gonna do a crew neck with you guys with me, okay? So, oh, and I have to tell you where to get this in case you wanna know. I made this and I put it on my Etsy store. It's a 99-cent downloadable template. I've never done this before, and I thought I would try it and see what you guys thought. I really wished I could have done a stamp set for this, but I didn't think about it in time. But if you get the downloadable template for only 99 cents, you'll see what all you can do with it. So that's what this is. So go to my Etsy store. The link will be below, and just go ahead and get this. And it's instant download right then. Okay. So I've told you where to get it. All right, so you can see where I've been cutting everything up, right? So I'm going to work on this guy, and I made some samples to show you. I wanted to show you some other stuff that I had done, but I thought I would take you guys along with me on one. Now what I want to do with this one is I want to make an ornament out of it, because I've made a card and I've made a tag, and I thought I would make an ornament out of this guy and maybe use it for, I don't know, somebody's tree, my tree, or give it away, or even make it something you can hang on a gift or something. So here's what I've been doing. It is so fun. Oh, I can't stand it. Okay, first you need scrap paper. Closest thing I had to me was this, okay? Next, you need all of your fun, crazy stamps. It does not matter what they are, because you are making a tacky sweater, okay? So, I have to look around and see what I want to use this time. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you which ones work really, really well. These Studio G guys, they work really good. Oh, I think we'll use the penguin this time. That'll be fun. But anyway, these work good because, and I took it out of the package to show you, look how they're perfectly sized for these sweaters. And now I have used a lot of stuff. I'll show you in the sample. I've used different sizes of stuff. But I think I've already used this guy. I think I'll use this penguin and maybe put him down here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get started. I can't stand it. This is what I've been doing all morning. I have been, oh, that would be super cute. I've been taking stamp sets and laying it on this guy and just deciding what I'm going to use where. I'm going to use these snowflakes in some way. I don't know how. And that penguin. Okay. The first thing I will do is use my snowflakes at the top. And you know what might be cute? If we did them kind of ombre, that might be cute. Let's try that. Where we'll take this and we'll use some Memento Black. You could use colors. I think I will use a color, because that way I can show you some different stuff. And I'm just seriously taking you guys along for the ride. This has been the most fun thing I have done in a long time. I'm going to use this soft pull from Hero Arts and a stamp block. All my stamp blocks are used because I've been stamping like crazy and having so much fun. Okay, so this is a dirty block, but that's just how it goes. All right, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to do like the stamp on, stamp off. What do you call it? Oh, what do they call it? I can't remember. You'll remember. When you see me do it, you'll know what they call it, and then you just tell me in the comments below. All right, so I'm going to stamp at the top. Okay, and use the same stamp without re-inking and stamp below it. What do they call that, guys? I know you know. I don't remember. Then I'm going to do it again with all ink. And then again with less ink. Our tacky sweater is going to be so cute. Again with all ink. then less ink, and then one more time with all ink. Just wait. I'm telling you, this is the most fun thing I've ever done. Okay, now then, I'm going to take this little guy, but I'm actually not going to stamp him here. I'm going to go ahead and stamp him and make him a penguin all by himself. So there he is all cut out. And I went ahead and cut his feet off because I felt like I would just draw them on. I think it would be easier to do that. Let's go ahead and color his hat before we put him on. I think since I'm using this light blue color, I think I'm going to do some pastels on this one, which I never do. So let's see how this goes. What if we use some pink and some gray? And let's just go with that since we already have a blue. And I think I'll do his hat with pink polka dots. And then I'll do maybe stripes. That's cute. Let's do a little gray pom-pom. And alternating stripes of gray. And I noticed a little polka dot that I missed up here. This is so much fun. I'm serious. I think this would be so fun to do. Like if you got, I may even do this with my Sunday school class and just let them go crazy with these guys. Okay, so let's see how he looks down here. He looks super cute. I mean, you can put him in the middle if you want to, which is cute too. I don't know, I kind of like that a lot. I kind of like that a lot, him up there. Let's do that. I'm using some close to my heart bonding memories to put these down. I have had this bonding memories for so long. It seems to last so long. Now, I don't use it all the time, but it just seems to go a long way. Put this little penguin down. So cute. And now what you have to decide is about your trim. And I think I'm going to do pink to match the pink on him. So what I do is I just come in here and color it. Now you can absolutely paper piece it using those templates or just print out more of these. And you know, you can get this for 99 cents, save it on your computer and use it as much as you want. I'm having a ball. I printed out so many and I printed it on white cardstock. But you could print it on gray cardstock or any color you want to put in your printer. You could just print it on any color cardstock and then just make it match anything. Make it match your decor, make it match your Christmas cards. I'm telling you, it's been like being a little designer. I can see my niece having fun with this, like sitting down and just, it's like coloring, right? Let's do his feet before I forget, because I know me, I will forget. I'm just going to draw them in like this. You don't want a footless penguin, right? And then I think I want to put some gray stripes here. Like that, and over here. Like that. And then bring some pink in here again too. To me, this is the fun part because you can do anything you want. And you might even have seen a tacky sweater you want to copy. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, let's cut this guy out. Here's another thing I did when I designed it. And I did this on purpose because you guys all know how much I love to paper piece. Like I've said this 1,000 times on videos. But I don't like when I have to cut crazy wonky designs out. So I did this on purpose. I made, although this looks like an intricate sweater, the cuts are very simple. When you're going around it, it's pretty much a straight shot without a whole lot of crazy bends and turns and things like that. So you can cut this out really fast. I'm actually going to cut it out in real time and leave it in the video so you can see how fast it goes. If you don't want to watch me cut the whole thing out, you can fast forward it, but I want you to see that it goes really fast. You notice that I cut all the straight parts first and then I go back and do the fussy parts. I just think it's easier that way. It is for me anyway. So then I'll just come right here. And then here. And like I said, you're getting 3 sweaters. One of them has a turtleneck, one of them is a V-neck, and one is a crew neck. And every one of them are easy to cut out. Can you imagine these for ugly sweater party invitations and you get to do them yourself? Or maybe you send the invitation with the blank sweater and get them to color it and bring it back for a prize or something. Oh my gosh, I love that idea. I may have to do that. I think our teenagers are having an ugly sweater party. I might have to get them to make ornaments at their youth party at our church. That would be cute. Okay, so see how easy that was? I don't like when it's hard. Oh my gosh, can you stand it? It's so cute. Now the other thing I like to do, because when you cut out, it's really hard to be perfect, right? It's really hard to get those lines exact. Now you can pick this up and you can just hold it in your hand and run it down like this, but I always tend to slip and go behind. So here's what I do. I lay it down, and because I'm using cardstock, I just kind of butt this marker up to the edge without too much pressure, but just enough to kind of clean those lines up. And then I just kind of move it around, because I find that I am good at messing things up when I hold it in my hand in the air. And this just cleans up your bad cuts, or wherever there was some white left or whatever. It also gets rid of, if you have white core cardstock and you don't want to see the white core, this gets rid of it also. In the middle, I go as high up as I can on each side, and then I just don't worry about the part that I can't reach. So if I can't reach it, most people aren't looking at it. I said I was going to make this an ornament, but it is so cute, and I never do this pink and blue, and I think I'm going to make it a card, and that way, or even a tag. What do I want to make it? What do I want to make it? I'm going to make it a card, and that way I can give it to somebody. I think it'll be super cute. Okay, so I have this white A2 size card, and look at the size. I made sure I made it to fit an A2 size card really well. And I have this pack of paper. I don't know if it's got pink in it, but I know it has that blue color. Let's see what we can find in here to use for a background. Ooh, I like the snowflake. Yep. And I found this pink glitter paper, and what I'm going to do, I'll show you. I'm going to adhere this down to the glitter paper. Just like this. And then I'm going to cut around it, leaving a pretty good size border. I'll show you. I like the thicker border. I think it really makes the sweater pop off of the background. You'll see it on the samples in a minute too. But you can see how you could easily make this an ornament. Just use some heavyweight cardstock, some chipboard. Even if you just use, like I like to use Mountain Dew boxes or Pepsi boxes or whatever that's kind of heavyweight, just use some of those. And just use the template on that. It's a little too big over here. Okay. Okay, so I cut out the snowflake map for the card, and I'm going to use this blender for the first time. My friend Jane at Velocity Vet 08 sent me 2 of these that her husband makes, and these are super nice blending tools, and I'm anxious to use it, so I thought I would do it with that ink we used. I thought we'd do that soft pull on here. It may not be an exact match, but I think it's going to be okay. You're going for tacky sweater, right? I love how this fits in my hand. This is the very first time I'm using it, so you may have a review coming later on these, but they sell these on their Etsy store, and I'll put that link below. So you'll be able to travel over there while you're going to get your ugly sweater template. That ink looks good with this paper. I like it. Glad I went with that color. Okay. That is super cool. And mine, I'll have to look on our Etsy site, but mine came with the pad already on it, and it's Velcro, just like you do when you get the other ink blending tools. But the cool thing is, it's really kind of ergonomic. It's really good for your hand, and he does a good job because they're very smooth. I looked at them last night, and we were all like, oh, that is so super neat. And I love just, you know, you have this piece, you can ink like this or ink like this, but go check these out. These are really, really cool. I don't know the price, but I will link her store below. All right, let's put this card together. So, I'm going to adhere it down with ATG. And I've been popping these up because I just think it's so cute to pop them up off of the card front. Okay. And I've been turning them like this, but I think I'm going to do this one straight so it'll be a little... Look how pretty it is, too. It's not very tacky, is it? Okay, so now let's do a sentiment. So here's what I'm doing with the sentiment. I cut it out of the paper where I printed it off on my cardstock from the download. This one says, eat, drink, and be tacky. Maybe we'll use this one like a invitation. It doesn't really matter because you're going to eat, drink, and be tacky if you're wearing tacky sweaters anyway, right? And then you can use your paper trimmer, but if you feel pretty confident with your paper cutting, you can just run right beside it like you do whenever you cut anything else out and leave a border. And you could have turned this into a piece, you know, a ribbon border or anything. I just love the sparkle behind it. And this I'm going to adhere straight down because I only want my sweater to be popped up. And we'll put it right down here on the bottom. Look how cute. Oh, I can't stand it. I hope you guys like this idea. Tell me what you think about the digital download because I can design those and get them to you so much faster. But this is one, and in pictures you'll be able to see these better, but this is one that I did. This is another one I did using a teddy bear and a whole bunch of tackiness. So cute. And then this is the tag that I did. Look how I never do pastel. I'm glad I did that. I never step outside the box. But there's the tag. And look at this. What I did with this one was I cut it out first. And then I did a background stamp on the whole shirt. So I did a zebra print background stamp. And then when I finished, I adhered it to white paper and did the trim around it just like I did with the pink. Same thing here. I went ahead and cut it out, did all the stamping, and then trimmed it in white again. I could have done this one in black, but I really liked it in white because I thought it really popped off the page. But you can see that that's actually cut and then stuck onto the white paper. So there you go. This one's Get Your Tacky On. This Just Got Ugly, and this is Eat, Drink, and Be Tacky. I hope you guys enjoy this. The link to the Etsy store is below. And again, you get all of this. And so today we use This Just Got Ugly, Get Your Tacky On, Eat, Drink, and Be Tacky. So I have 2 sentiments left. Hope you enjoy it. And let me know what you think. This is kind of different for me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.